Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to show you how to configure Oracle Linux 9 on Oracle VirtualBox. This particular configuration can be used to test any kind of single installation deployment of Oracle database. So let's get started. In order to download Linux 9, first you go to google.com. There you search for Oracle Linux 9 download. The first link that you get over here is oracle.com Linux technical details. Click on it. It will take you to the Linux download homepage. There you click on this particular link of Unbreakable Linux Network. Click on it. There you will find out the download link again. Click on download ISO. It will give you the list of all the releases that are there. In my case, I am going to make use of release 9, so I will just click on it and the download will start. I have already downloaded it and kept it handy for creating the VirtualBox. So first click on new, then let us give the name to VBox AIDB26AI. Next we need to select the operating system. I am going to make use of Oracle Linux 64-bit. So I am going to select it. Then comes the hardware part. So for base memory I am going to give it somewhere around 8 GB or 8192 MB. The number of processors I am going to set it to 2. Hard disk size I am going to give it 80 GB. Let's quickly recheck the configuration. Hardware memory was set to 8 GB, processor 2, that fine. Hard disk size was 80 GB, so I click on finish now. Then I have to change the display memory or the video memory to at least 128 MB. If I do not do this, then sometimes the graphical user interface of Anaconda doesn't come up. Then I am going to change the boot sequence order. Currently floppy is at the top. I want to change it to optical drive, hard disk followed by floppy. So I am going to put floppy in the third position. Then the mouse type I need to change from PS2 mouse to USB tablet, because that is a bug that is there, that it doesn't detect the PS2 mouse sometimes. Then I am going to select the ISO. In my case I am going to select the Oracle Linux 9. I am going to then click on start in order to start the machine. You can see in the right hand corner message that the powering up is happening. It gives us a couple of messages over there. That's fine. I am going to click on install Oracle Linux 9. It is going to start the installation process basically. It takes a bit of time over here. That is expected. So now it is going to start the graphical user interface of Anaconda so that we can install Linux on this particular VirtualBox. Let's give it some time. And now the screen should come up anytime soon. And there you have it, the screen is available to us and it will ask us for the language first. I am going to select English, US English, click on continue. In the next screen I need to do a couple of selection. Very simple selection but important one. First I have to define the disk where I want the installation to happen. I am going to select the 80 GB disk that was done. Sometimes it fails at the first go, not an issue. Select it and define the device once more, and it generally works out fine. Let's see this time what happens. It is going to check it and then you can see that it has set automatic partition. Then I am going to set the root user password. I am using Oracle as the password. It will ask me to confirm once more. I have done that and that's it. I will click on begin installation in order for the Linux installation to start. Here you can see it has started. Now I'm going to skip the recording a bit so that we connect back when the installation is almost complete. As you can see, the installation is done right now. Let's give a couple of minutes. And now I'm going to reboot the system. The machine has given us the message terminated, and it will restart within a couple of seconds. So once this particular system restarts, we are going to add another Ethernet card to it. Since we are doing this configuration primarily for installing Oracle database at a later point in time, we are going to need two different Ethernet cards. One in order to connect to the internet in order to download certain RPMs that are needed, and the other one for our local host connection. So right now the machine has come up. It is going to ask us for a couple of entries in the welcome screen. Let's click on Start Setup. It is going to ask us if we want to keep location services enabled. I'm going to disable it. I do not want it to map to any one of my Google account, etc. I give it the new username that I want to create. That's my name. I click on Next. It is going to prompt me for the password. Let's give it a password, and that's it. I click on Next, and it's done. Next, I need to reboot the machine. So we have performed the power off. Now before we restart this particular machine again, as I said previously, we need to add another Ethernet card. We have one Ethernet card that is already there for internet. This one will be a host only connection. So for that, I click on Create. In the Tools section, it is going to create a virtual host only Ethernet adapter for me. Please note that I already have one. The public IP for which is 192.168.252.1, and this is the other one that I had. Let's copy the one that I had and paste it in the notebook. So quick correction over there, that the one that I already had, that had the IP address of 192.168.57.1. So let's keep it to that, and we close this, and let's go back to our VirtualBox. And here we are going to add another Ethernet. So for that, we will go to Settings. We will click on Network, and we will go to Adapter 2, and then we are going to enable the network card and select it as host only adapter. Now I have to select the one between the two that I had created. So I selected it and clicked on OK. The configuration has been updated. Let's try to restart the machine. I'm clicking on Start. But what happens is that generally due to some internal bug, when we are configuring a host only adapter, it gives us an error message, as you will see shortly. Currently, if you look into the right hand corner section, it is showing us powering VM up. Currently it is 0%. Let's give it some time, and as you can see that the startup phase has failed because of the host adapter. So the workaround for that is we will go to Setting, select Network, select the Adapter 2, and instead of host only, we are going to change it to internal network, and we are going to give it a name, let's say OracleNet, and that's it. Now let us try to start the machine again. I will click on Start, and hopefully this will start up properly this time without any error. The machine is still booting up, and there you have it. No errors were encountered. Again, we have the welcome screen, and this time around when it boots up, I will not log in as the root user, but I will log in as the user that I created previously. You can see Tamal is the user. I click on it and it asks me for the password. I provide it, and it will take me to the desktop. Once we are in the desktop, we are going to open a terminal, and then we are going to check the status of the Ethernet cards that are, or the Ethernet adapters that are connected to this particular VirtualBox. For that, I am going to make use of the command nmcli device. You see that the S3 is up while S8 is currently down. S3 is the one that is connected to the internet, and S8 is the one that we added just now. In order to enable this particular one, first we need to associate a static IP address with it. The IP address is the one that I noted down previously. So I'm going to give the command nmcli con add type ethernet. What was the name of the connection? Oracle Net. For IF name, I am going to select this S8 Ethernet. Then I am going to specify that this is an IPv4 type. The address for that is going to be the static address that I noted down previously, that is 192.168.57.1/24. and now I am going to specify that this is the manual method in which the configuration has been done, and you can see that the config is updated. Now we are going to bring up this particular network adapter, and it has started up successfully. So that was the workaround. If I type host name, it was giving me localhost, so we need to change it to VirtualBox AI DB26AI. So that is what I am doing over here using the hostnamectl command. Then let us go ahead and quickly check it within the etc hosts file. You see that the details for the VirtualBox AI DB26AI is missing, so I'm going to give it the IP address that I defined before, that is 192.168.57.1. I'm going to follow it up with the host name VirtualBox AI DB26AI. And I'm going to save and exit it. Let's try to ping the machine using the 3 name. First, let us do it with the VirtualBox AI DB26AI name. It is working fine. Then let us try to do it with the local host. It's working fine as well. And finally, let's test it for the internet connectivity by pinging to google.com. Sorry for the typo. And as you can see, all the 3 are working fine. Let us exit from here. And then we are going to install the guest additions add-ons that are provided, that allows us to copy files etc. from the guest to the host and from host to the guest. For that, I am first going to create a mnt cd-rom file. Then I am going to mount the cd-rom into the directory that I created, and I am going to run the VirtualBox Linux Additions command. Please note that this particular command is to be executed as the root user. While this particular installation or the configuration of guest additions is happening, sometimes your screen will fluctuate. So don't worry about it. What you can do is you can switch to the full screen mode and it should be good now. So the installation has been completed. Let's reboot the machine in order to ensure that all the configuration are working properly. If everything was set up correctly, then the machine will restart successfully. And it is prompting me for the username and password. So I will select the one that I created. I will enter the password, which was basically Oracle. And that's it. I believe that the machine will start up without any issue. Yeah, and that is how you create the VirtualBox for installation of AI Database 26AI. If this video was helpful, then please like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell button to get notified whenever I upload these kind of interesting videos. Thank you.